Hey everybody, how are y'all? Get that, drop that. Start over. Let me back up a little bit. Hey everyone, hi everyone. Hey guys. I always say hey guys. I never know what to say. Hey y'all. I'm not really southern either. Hey yous guys. Hey yous guys. That's the Jersey thing now. Do. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I never know what to say. Somebody help me. My nemesis is trying to figure out what to say at the beginning. Hey everyone. Hi all my friends. Because y'all are my friends, yes. Hi all my friends. Hi everybody out there. Hey in YouTube. Debbie says, hey YouTube land. I feel like saying that, but I don't want to take anybody's catchphrase. I need my own catchphrase, guys. Put it down below if you have a catchphrase. Okay. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Twisted Stitches. My name is Tammy. Hope you all are doing pretty good. Happy Easter. Oh my gosh, it's Easter, guys. I know it's a different one for everybody, but it'll be all right. As a matter of fact, after I'm done filming this, I am going to go for a motorcycle ride. I need to get out. I'm going a little bit stir crazy. I'm not socializing. I'm just going to go for a ride. I need to get out of the house for a little bit. I'm going to do a Grandma and Pop-Pop drive-by Easter basket drop. The Easter Bunny comes here too and leaves stuff for all 5 of the grandchildren. So Grandma and Pop-Pop have to at least drive by, blow air kisses, virtual air hugs, and just basically drop it off. Got to make sure the kids are all right for Easter. Hope everybody's doing okay. So I've been watching everybody's videos, and I've been watching, of course, I've just been kind of like blah, overwhelmed too much with everything that's going on. And I know y'all are too. I went out yesterday to get some Easter things for the kids, because the Easter Bunny needs a basket to put the stuff into. So Grandma Pop-Up went and bought baskets yesterday. But, I had to do that part. So I went out. We were very careful. We spent as little time as we could. Don't touch your face. Don't touch anything. Sanitize as much as you can. Wipe down your carts. Yada, yada. Blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to tell you guys just a little something. I know a lot of people are telling you, how to stay safe. Wearing the mask does help prevent the spread. But unless you're wearing, the proper masks, the crocheted masks and the homemade masks, basically are helping you not to put your hands at your face, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to touch something that has the virus and you're going to bring it up to your nasal cavity or your eye or somewhere where the infection or the virus can kind of make its way into your body, beyond the fact that, I know sneezing and coughing and stuff. I'm just saying a lot of people will go out and they don't even know. They're rubbing their nose, they're rubbing their eyes, wiping their face off with their hands, and they don't even realize. And then there's a lot of you out there who don't understand proper hand washing technique. There actually is the proper way to wash your hands that will help remove a lot of the stuff that's out there. My head is not working yet. It's early in the morning. I'm filming this first thing in the morning before I go for my motorcycle ride. I'm not uploading it till after I get back, but I'm filming it first thing. So what I wanted to do is kind of just going to give you a couple little pointers. I am a nurse. I'm an LPN, and I maintain my nursing license. And one of the first things that we were taught in nursing school was how to properly wash your hands, because this is your first defense, and the first thing that's going to spread is dirty hands with stuff on it that's going to, that's what's going to happen. So what you do need to do is be washing your hands vigorously, scrubbing your hands for 20 seconds. And one way we were told was, if you sing happy birthday to me 2 times, that's 20 seconds, or approximately 20 seconds. When you wash your hands and you're washing, make sure you get in between, because in between your fingers carries a lot of germs. And when you just wash like this and you don't open up your fingers, it doesn't clean in between. So make sure you're cleaning in between and in here. A lot of people will go like this, but then they forget this part here. I mean, it gets washed. Make sure you're washing the tops of your hands. I usually wash up to about here. That's my average. I usually will wash my hands, get my arms wet, and I bring the soap up to here. It's just something I've always done. Also, a lot of the germs and bacteria get caught in your rings here, right under in here along the ring line. So when you're washing your hands, move your rings, wash around it, move your ring around in the soap a couple of times. And then another thing, a lot of germs and bacteria get under the fingernails. So if you don't have a nail brush, what you can do is have a lather inside the palm of your hand. Put your hand like this and just kind of go like this. So the soap gets under the nail a little, kind of going like this. See what I'm saying? When you're doing this, you're lathering up under your fingers and you're pulling the skin around a little bit. And then you do it on both sides. And then when you rinse, make sure you move your rings around a little bit to rinse really well. Rinse in between your fingers, and then I like to rinse underneath my nails. It's just a suggestion. I'm trying to help, so hope it helps. Okay, enough with that. I don't want to make this a forever because I don't have a lot to show you. This week has been one of those weeks that I have not been on it. It's not that I lost my crojo. I've been trying to get out a little bit more as far as like walking the dogs a little bit, getting a little bit more exercise because, what is it? Now they're going to call it the isolation 15. I was starting to notice like a little bit of I'm just sitting around snacking and crocheting and knitting and watching TV, and that's all I'm doing, and I'm not moving. So this week I kind of made an effort to get up and get moving a little bit more and get the not snack as much and get out of that mode because it doesn't take long for that mode to kick in and then it becomes a habit. So I was like, whoop, stop. So the only thing, and it's bad because the one day, let's see, I filmed last Saturday and I uploaded, and then Sunday I don't think I did anything. Oh my God, it was terrible. And then I started working on something that somebody's asked me to do, and I'm working on it right now. I could have had it done by now, but the other day, I don't know, I have cable. I have like basic cable here, and Showtime and Epix has been free. Now Showtime, I wouldn't buy it because it's like a lot of the older movies, but there was like 2 movies on the other day and they were back to back. The one was one with John Travolta in it and it was like Be Cool, and has John Travolta and Uma Thurman and Harvey Keitel and a couple other things, and I was like, I don't know, I just got engrossed into it. It wasn't that good, but I just watched it and I just kind of got engrossed into it, and I should have been crocheting, but I sat there watching that. And then right after that another movie came on called, and I should have looked it up before I taped, it was called The Nines. I think it was called The Nines. It had Ryan, Deadpool guy, the Ryan guy who does Deadpool. It had him in it, and it had Melissa McCarthy, and anyway, those are the 2 that I remember that were in it, and I was just like, I was just going to watch like the beginning of it and see what it was about and be like, oh, because a lot of times with movies you can figure it out. I had to finish watching that. So actually, it was a little bit weird, a little bit off, something that I wouldn't go see in the movie theater, but then if you happen to watch it on TV or free Showtime or something like that, I watched it and I enjoyed it. It was really, really cool. So if you ever see it come on, Ryan Reynolds and Melissa McCarthy, and I think it's called The Nines or Nines or something like that. It was pretty cool, so you might want to watch it. Is one of those, if you like weird out there kind of movies that you're not really sure where they're going with it, but at the end you're like, oh, cool. That's the kind of movie this was, and I had to watch it. It just was like a Twin Peaks thing moment for me, and I had to watch it. So the only thing that I had gotten done, I didn't get any hats for hat not hate things or anything. I haven't worked on any of my my whips that I have that I told you I was going to start working on, but this is something, somebody is a friend of Tom's and she wants a scarf. And now we're in Florida, but she wants a scarf that she can wrap around her head a couple of times to keep her safe. I told her I could make her a mask, but she wants a scarf that she can wrap around her face a couple of times and tie. Fine, whatever. Your prerogative, your face, your body. You want to do that, that's fine. So I was like, well, if I'm making a scarf, I don't have enough cotton to make a scarf that big where you can wrap around your face twice and tie it. So I just picked a lightweight. This is a 3-weight yarn. And I'm making a, let me put it up. It's a little more than halfway done. I made a corner to corner scarf. I just wanted the striping effect. I wanted something that was different than just stripes back and forth, or whatever, vertical or horizontal stripes. So I wanted to go this way, and I'm also doing it because I'm only gonna have 2 ends to sew in. It's going to be the original, the beginning, and at the very end, because I am not doing color control or anything with it, but I am using the Herrschners Pastry Plus, and let me tell you, just real quick, it has 743 yards. I'll just give you all the stats real quick. I wrote them down. 100% acrylic. It's a 3-weight. It's a 10-ounce skein, or 284 grams. 743 yards. It's made in China. It's machine wash. It doesn't say machine dry, but I'm going to assume, because it's 100% acrylic, that you could probably machine dry on like a low or something like that, which most are. This particular one, the colorway is called Mushroom. That was the colorway. This is sold at Herrschners. And when I bought these are ones I bought when I showed you my ones that I bought for Black Friday. Oh my gosh. So Black Friday, they had a major sale at Herrschners. These were something like $17.99 for 3 of them. They came in a 3-pack. And then it was during a time, I think I also had like 20 or 30% off. So like literally got these for a steal. I believe a steal. They usually run under $10 for each cake. And I bought them, and it, when you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, those are some nice colors, whatever. But I'm going to show you a little bit up close because I have really fallen in love with this. I don't know if you can see. Can you see how... I don't want to cover my microphone. Can you see how, like, there's speckles of blues and a little bit of, like, the maroon and stuff like that in here? All this cake, each one of these colors has a little bit of all the colors. You can see them really well, of course, with the, see, like right here, down here. See there? Can you see those blues coming up? And it's just gorgeous. I really like this. It's soft. It's squishy. It feels really great on the face. I am probably going to make a wearable out of this for sure. I have several. If you watch that video, I could put the card up here. If you watch that video, it shows all the colors. I got every single color that time. That was my splurge back then. And I really am enjoying this. I'm enjoying the way it works up, the way it looks. It's just really nice. So that's all I've got. I've got this like a little bit more than halfway done, and I will finish it, and I'll just show it real quick the next time I video or upload, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more than that. So that was all I really had to do, is show you that. So it's going to be a little bit quick. So I just wanted to, everybody's been showing off their wearables that they've been made. Now I made this last year during the summertime. I don't wear it a lot because this was my own thing. It was like granny stitch. I did similar to, if you watch Rosie M, Nona's Stitching Lounge with Rosie M. She had done a shirt where she just does the 2 rectangles and then joins and brings it down. This is basically what I had done. I didn't make the rectangles as big. I just kind of made it like this. Anyway, I made this out of Karen cotton cakes, and I didn't color control or anything like that. But when I made it, because it was cotton cakes, which is like 60% acrylic, 40% cotton, I thought, oh, it won't be hot. It's hot. So it's like one of these things that it sits in the drawer and I don't wear it that much because I live in Florida and this is hot to wear. I'm wearing it now because I wanted to show it off. And then, so then after I had made that, I was like, well, I have other yarns and I want to make something that I can wear in Florida, maybe in the summertime. So I had Premier's Cotton Fair. It's a 2-weight cotton acrylic blend yarn. And I thought, well, I'll make a shirt out of that, you know. So this was one of those cotton fairs they had gotten on sale. They had like 3 packs of them for like, I don't know, $5 or something crazy cheap like that. And the color at the time looked a lot nicer on the computer, you know, the picture that they had. And then when I got it, I was like, kind of like, but I thought I would give it a shot. This here is my other shirt that I made. I made this using the Cotton Fair, and this is the black Cotton Fair, which I have more of that, and I'm going to make some more shirts out of that. This here was called Moss or Mossy or something like that. Because of the colors and the way it came out with the black, I call this my Frankenstein shirt. I don't wear it that much, and it is still kind of heavy. Even though it's a 2-weight yarn, it's kind of a heavy 2-weight yarn. So a couple lessons learned is when I make something out of the Cotton Fair that I still have, I'm just going to make what I'm calling a modesty top. Kind of like, that's going to segue into what I wanted to talk about, just a couple little things I wanted to touch on. I had seen I didn't watch Craving Crochet's video yet, but I had seen Darla, the Crafty Yarn Owl, when she did the mesh hexagon sweater cover-up or whatever you want to call it. And I was like, oh my god, that's really cute. And I've got to see Craving Crochet's video. I've been trying to play catch-up on all my videos. So I love it. I love the way it looks. So I think I might use some of my... I might either use some of this herrschners yarn, this stuff here that I'm making the scarf out of, or the Premier Cotton Fair, because that's a 2-weight yarn, and make it with a larger hook and make it very big and meshy, and then maybe even seam it up in the front a little bit to make a top, a modesty top, something that I could just put over a tank. And I'm hoping I can finally get something that I can wear in the summertime here in Florida that I could say, hey, I made this, you know. So I love that pattern. I think it's cute, nice. It looks really good. It has a nice look to it. So I am looking forward. That's something I'm looking forward to make. This is going to be called What Twisted Stitches Wants to Make and Show. So we got that. And then and I'm going to put pictures in, like the picture of the one that Darla did and the one that Craving Crochet had done. I'll put their pictures in, and I'll leave all the links will be down below, so you can just click onto it if you want to see anything or go to that to make it a lot easier for y'all. The other thing that I've been wanting to make is the stitch along that Mikey at the Crochet Crowd and Joanne's is doing. They have a blanket called the Mosaic Crochet Blanket, and I'll put a picture in right here. And I just love the way it looks. It looks like it'll be more interesting, something to keep me more interested in doing. You know, that's some of my problems with making blankets is I kind of get bored with it. Then there's another pattern, and it's one of those meshy type modesty tops that I want to make. And this one is made, this one was done by Wilmade, Wilmade. It's on her blog, and it's a free pattern, and it's called the Simple Crochet T-shirt, and I'll put the picture here. And then, of course, the link will be down below. And then one other thing that I had seen, I don't think I'll make it, Rosie, I love your alpine top that you made, you know, with your 2 hexagons that are joined and brought out. But because living in Florida, it makes no sense for me to make that because like this top and the green one, it'll never get worn unless I do a video and I have the air conditioning cranking and I don't die of the heat because these are heavy and hot. But I love your lace top, your alpine lace top. It's gorgeous. I love the way it looks. And then your new one that you're doing with the wavy shell stitches is looking really pretty too. Love it. I'd like to make them, but I don't really think I'll have a use for them. So that's just something I was going to tell you. Oh, and just an information on this here with the Herrschners Pastry Plus. It's kind of weird. They recommend an F hook. Now this is a 3-weight yarn, and I would consider it a pretty decent 3-weight yarn. You know, that's a pretty nice. So an F hook, to me, I was like, no, I'm not going to use an F hook with it. They also recommend, let me see, I wrote it down. Sorry, guys. Yeah, an F hook or a size 6 knitting needles. I have not yet made, this here is being made with a G hook, which is a 4mm hook. The hat that I made, the blue hat that I made with the Pastry Plus Umami or Umami colorway, the blues, I made that using an H hook, and everything's coming out really nice. This actually, I could have probably even went up to a 4.5, maybe even a 5. There's not a lot of gapping, and it is drapey, which is nice. If I went up another hook size, it would probably be even a little bit more drapey, but gorgeous. I would recommend a G 4mm hook if you're working with this Pastry Plus. That's just my opinion, you know, take it for what it is. And that's, wow, that is it, guys. Just wanted to get on here real quick. Wish you all a very happy Easter. Please stay safe, take care of yourselves. Everybody be nice to each other. Let's just do what we're supposed to do so we can get back to more of a normal way of living, okay? Bye.